Yo, what is up, Crockxen clan members, Poke fans, and others who stumbled upon this video? I'm SoresanCrockxen, and today, not only am I doing the X and Y review, which I did earlier this morning. If you guys haven't checked that out, I'll leave a link to the episode review down in the description below. You know, that good stuff. So I decided to do a discussion video on our boy Clement. Image somewhere around here. So I decided to do this for one reason. We're getting to know him, and it's more like sort of predictions that I'm gonna go with. Everybody remembers Silent from Black and White. That was controversial. There was a lot of people who hated him, a lot of people who liked him, and for their, they had their reasons. A lot of the ones that didn't like him were because he's a Brock clone, and like Brock was better, nostalgia stuff, and some did have valid points. But the ones who liked him because he was new. It was refreshing. He had multiple gags. He was just an overall good character, and he actually kept his gym leader status in terms of his battling skills. So here's my thing. Today's episode, at least in the English dub, remember, I do English dub stuff. I don't deal with the sub stuff, Japanese, freaking no. Today's episode was the Clemont regaining his gym, basically taking back his gym from Clemont, meaning that it was his first legit battle. Because again, like the first battle he had, I don't consider it a true battle because we never finished, was the one with Ash at the beginning of the series, episode 1, which was interrupted by Team Rocket, and it was technically a tie. So and then again, so I didn't really count that as a battle. Today was the first battle that we saw, at least in America, against Clemont, and he won. That already shows me that he is capable. And it's with a Pokemon who's inexperienced, one he just barely caught before he met Ash, meaning that it's a brand new Pokemon, doesn't have a lot of battling experience, and he was still able to work well with it. Here's the thing. Here's the point of this discussion video. Silent, when we first met him, he lost. The first battle we ever saw him in, he lost, which was against Ash, which made sense because it was a gym battle. He lost the battle. Okay, we're gonna give him that. But after that, he was actually just he's a great battler, and we saw a lot of promise from him. Okay, we're leaving Silent behind. Brock won his first battle against Ash because it was Ash's first battle ever, and he type disadvantage, all that nonsense, whatever. Okay, he won, but it was nonsense. And then after that, downward spiral in terms of skills. Here's where we start off. Okay, Clement won his first battle, and he won it with a Pokemon that he had no real battle experience. He had just recently caught. So, and he was battling a Pokemon that Clement had raised, so he knew it was good. He was good enough to be in an actual gym battle. Those three factors already point to me that Clement is gonna at least somewhat be in the same level as Silent in terms of skills, or actually go above Silent. And I don't know how to think of that, because I personally was one of the ones that really liked Silent. Granted, I still could never figure out who I liked more, whether it was Silent or Brock. But the point is, I never hated the guy. Clement here does have a problem going with him right now, and it's that he only has one gag, and it's the Gadget's Exploding gag, which thankfully they haven't done in like the last 2 episodes. I hope that this doesn't become a thing where it really gets really annoying, in terms of how they give us a break between them, or at some point where his gadgets won't freaking blow up in his face. So there is a chance that the gag will turn into something of like him progressing as a person or as a character. So he does have that going for him. Back to the battling skill though. Okay, he has a Bunnelby, which he just recently caught. from what we know, next week's episode is the Chespin episode, and sources out there, especially the Japanese subbed or the English subbed version, we already know that Clement catches Chespin. Spoiler, I'm sorry if you didn't know that, but he does. It's kind of upsetting because I kind of wanted Ash to catch it, so he could have at least have a starter that I like. Cause I don't know, I'm not. No offense to Froakie fans, Team Froakie and all that stuff. I'm not a Froakie person. But anyways, so he's getting Chespin. That means he's gonna have two Pokemon that he recently catches. That puts him as a newbie. But in terms of his Pokemon, not in terms of skills. So if he's able to work well with Chespin, just as well he's been doing with Bunnelby, that'll make him a consistent character, being able to actually be able to handle recently caught Pokemon and still be on par with somebody who has at least some form of background or skill that he's already gained. So I don't know. Like personally, I just feel like Clement might either be on par with Silent or end up being better than Silent in terms of battling skills by the end of the series. That's just my opinion, though. Like, you guys can leave your opinions down in the comments. I'm fine with that. It's just that Silent wasn't like that. Remember, Silent had Pansage. It was a Pokemon that he himself grew up with. It was his friend, all this stuff. Meaning that he's already been with it for a long time, and he still lost to Ash. Yet, Clement here, who had just recently caught the Bunnelby, was on par with Ash and Pikachu. And then he was able to beat a Heliolisk, an evolved Pokemon that Clement himself trained to be good enough to actually compete in a gym match. I'm just saying, like, if Clement can do this with a Pokemon he just caught, I personally feel like he could be better than Silent, at least in the future. Like, right now he's still kind of shaky because he does have that low self-esteem. But I could feel like as soon as he starts getting or believing in himself a lot more, he could actually potentially become better than Silent. But again, that's just my opinion. I'm looking forward to how his character is going to develop. The Ash versus Clemont fight is going to be amazing. I can already tell just from the fact that he's the 5th gym leader, which I like how they play that off. Like I'm the 5th gym leader, meaning that Ash will already be at a good enough level when he gets to Clement's match. So Clement himself will have to grow at around the same pace as Ash, which we've never seen another character do before. I mean, when we had, even the female characters, they grew at their own pace. Even if they were supposed to be on par with Ash's, it was for their own purposes. It was like completely different factors. Clement is going to have to battle Ash, meaning that he has to at least be on the same level as Ash, so that when they have the gym battle, it'll be somewhat great for the both of them. I don't know. I mean, obviously Ash is going to win, but I hope that it's at least a decent enough match to show how much Clement has grown from here on to then, right? From this point to the battle. So I'm really looking forward to how Clement's going to grow. Right now, if he goes the way I think he's going to go, he's going to be my favorite male companion straight out. Like, no offense to Brock, no offense to Silent. I still liked them, but Clement is going to be my favorite if he goes the way I'm thinking he's going to go. But that's just my opinion. Leave yours down below. You can also do video and send them to me, PM me those videos. I would love to see your opinions on Clement himself. I might do another one after we get, around in the future when we actually see some progress. Maybe he's already, caught maybe a 3rd Pokemon or something. I don't know. I do want to do this for, I did one for Ash yesterday. So if you haven't checked that out, I'll probably put this in a playlist for that stuff or something. I don't know. Maybe I'll do this for the other 2 characters that we're missing. We need Bonnie, which again, I freaking love Bonnie. She's amazing. And then Serena, but I'm going to wait till we get at least Serena catches at least another Pokemon because she still only has Fennekin. or she finally figures out what the heck she wants to do with her life. But that's it for this video. Thank you guys for watching. I'm going to be uploading Pokemon Dark Future later today. If you guys don't know what that is, it's a new walkthrough series that I'm doing on my channel, so I hope you guys enjoy that. But anyways, guys, this has been SoresanCrockxen. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in a later video.